folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Horned Frogs will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Have to kick it away after a quick 3-and-out in the first possession. He'll field the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. When they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
To throw, it's Fuentes. Grab behind the line, it's Walker. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough, tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws it to the right. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Fuentes. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down. And the Horned Frogs bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff again. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
They're going to run it here. He finds some space. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Breaks free. They make the tackle, but nice game. Sets them up first down at the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Fuentes. He escapes the pocket. Grab down the middle, it's Bidet. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can he keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Back to pass. It's Fuentes. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Walker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes the score 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but a good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down. We're going to throw the football. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. That gain sets up a third down play. Linebacker shifting around now. They're going to throw for it on third and short. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
BAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So second and 7 and a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Fuentes. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still lowering. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
A good push push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass caught, second down now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Fuentes. Nice grab. It's Wood. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Contact as he let the ball go. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense takes the field now. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to pass. It's Fuentes. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. The Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. That's caught. It's Arnold.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the TCU offense takes the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. To the air, it's Fuentes. Defense is coming after him. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pump over the middle. It's Wood. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to throw again. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Catch made over the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Dropping back, it's Fuentes. Grab down the middle, it's Wood. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Wood. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On the run, it's Walker. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. The misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Fuentes. Caught by the receiver. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Wilcox. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Pressure is coming. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, you got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough... Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Dropping back, it's Fuentes. Grab near the sticks. It's Walker. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Wood. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using his legs, it's Walker. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Here we go. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, TCU. This offense is still clicking. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Grab by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got a man down the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Comes up with the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First and goal, handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
BHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely leaked the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Grinding away on the ground. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Again, makes it second and medium. Sticking with the running game. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.